Hello, my name is Mike O'Brien. I'm the fire chief here in Lakeville. The video that you're watching right now has been made as part of an outreach effort. We're reaching out to the people of Lakeville, and we're trying to educate them about our fire station. We're trying to share our experiences, and we're trying to basically making an offer to all of you that we're here. Talk to us, ask us for data, ask us for information. It's our belief that if you know our story and you get to know this building, you'll understand why we need a new facility. So where to start? Well, the fire department always starts with the mission. Everything we do, everything we have, is intended to serve the mission, and the mission really is what does our town expect of us? What do you expect if one of your family members gets sick or gets hurt? Do you expect well-trained people showing up in reliable equipment and helping whoever is in trouble or in crisis? I think it's a reasonable expectation. I think our townspeople expect us to show up if they have a fire and put that fire out and make rescues if needed. And it sounds pretty simple, but it's not. There's a lot that goes into meeting those expectations. There's a lot of planning, a lot of coordination, and most of all, we need a lot of support from our public, because if we don't have that, we're going to fail. But I'm going to focus on some really fundamental things that we've worked on in the fire department to make Lakeville Fire Department better at meeting all these expectations that the public has for us. When I arrived 4 years ago, one thing I noticed right away was the condition of our fire apparatus and our equipment. We had fire hose that was older than I was, and we had multiple trucks that were not functioning properly. And with the support of our selectmen, our select board, we've come a long way in a short time, and we have a decent fleet, and we have great equipment, and we've really built up our situation to where it should be. Another thing is we have to have decent people working here. We live in a new world where we have to compete for paramedics. We have to compete for staffing with other towns. There's a shortage of medics. There's fewer medics than medic positions in the state. And the select board and our appointed leadership, we realize that, and we have modified and changed compensation so we can be competitive with the municipalities around us. Again, we're trying to serve the mission. We're trying to provide you with the service that you expect of us. The last thing, or the last kind of core fundamental obstacle to a mission potentially, is the facility, and that's what this video is really about, is trying to demonstrate or make you aware of what an obstacle our current facility is to our ability to complete our mission. So let's talk about the fire station problem a little bit more. The first thing that people need to understand is that this isn't a new problem. It's been around for decades. This isn't a maintenance issue. This isn't a neglect issue. This is a problem that was identified a long time ago by past leadership of the department, and it was obvious to me when I first arrived here. So the first effort by the town to do anything about the fire station problem was in 2007, when they spent maybe $60,000-$70,000 to have a company come in and to do an analysis of the structure of the building, and also do an analysis of the police station that was in operation at the time. To no one's surprise, the contractor found that both facilities were in need of replacement. There was no action taken. I'm not sure why. I wasn't here and I can't speak to it. So we had another opportunity again when the town finally decided to do something about the police station. There was an opportunity, and there was discussion about the building of a public safety building. And for whatever reason, the decision makers at the time decided to just replace the police station. So again, this was an opportunity to address the fire department issue as well. So right now is our third opportunity. We've spent more money hiring design professionals, engineers, architects, people like that to come in and look at our building. And when they look at a building, they compare it back to the mission. Remember, the mission is where everything starts. It's your expectations for us. And they assess the building as far as is it helping us or is it hurting us? And they found, not surprisingly, that our building was hurting our ability to carry out our mission. 15 years had passed since the first feasibility study, and in that time, our call volume had doubled. Our expectations, the public's expectations had increased for us. Everything is increased. Even the size of the fire trucks has increased. So it stands to reason that the fire station problem would also increase as well. So what are we asking for? We're asking for an opportunity to tell our story, to let you know about this building and how it affects our ability to carry out the mission. We're asking for you to keep an open mind and collect all the information before you make a decision about the future of this building. I want people to become engaged. It's important that that you inform yourself as a citizen, but it doesn't matter if you don't do anything with that information. You have to vote. You have to show up to town meeting. That's the only way you're going to help us. If you stay at home the night of town meeting and you posted on Facebook that you support the fire department, big deal. It's we appreciate the sentiment, but you've really done nothing to help us. Facebook is not engagement. Engagement is showing up and participating in your government. And if you believe that we need a new fire station, you need to vote that way. If you don't, then I respect the fact that you came out and voted against it. I'm also asking you to size up some of the information, some of the bad information that's out there. There's a lot of people that have a lot to say about this issue, this question. And I can tell you very few people have come to me and asked any questions at all, which is pretty worrying. A decision of this magnitude, a building that potentially costs as much as it's going to cost, people should be asking questions. People should be questioning its need, and far too many people aren't. They're just making assumptions and they're putting stuff out there that's complete nonsense. So, I'd ask you guys to see through that as well. Lastly, I've been a firefighter for 30 years, and we have some of the most dedicated, compassionate, capable people working for the town of Lakeville, and I'm incredibly proud of them. And they deserve a decent facility to work out of. They deserve a facility that helps protect their health and well-being, and they deserve the support of their community above all else. And I'm asking you to vote with your brain. I'm asking you to do your homework, but I'm also asking you to vote with your heart. I truly believe that our firefighters are worthy of this support. So thank you for listening. Please keep your eyes out for additional videos. We're going to get into more of the meat and potatoes of the situation. Again, all of it is designed so you vote with information, not misinformation, and make a good choice for the town. Thank you.